The 2025 Azad Kashmir protests, global context, and new dimensions of Kashmiri consciousness show a public awakening in a JK in 2025. The people reacted to perceived injustices under Pakistani administration. A parallel opportunity now exists for Kashmiris, on both sides of the locato, to unite. This includes AJK Gilgit-Baltistan and IIOJK. The goal is a peaceful and unified struggle for self-determination. Cooperation can build on JKJAAC, which raises its voice through public demands and justice. The movement must now cross borders and challenge both occupations. Its aim is the right to self-determination under international law. It also seeks accountability for human rights violations. The movement wants long-term stability through peace and justice. It must rely on constitutional, diplomatic, and civil society methods. These methods help avoid further human loss in this wounded region. International resolutions form the base for cross-border cooperation. The UN and OIC recognize the right to self-determination for Kashmiris. These resolutions give moral and legal legitimacy to the movement. UN Resolution 47 of 1948 and the 1949 UNCIP resolution stress a plebiscite. The UN Paper S. 2025-80 Thoughts repeated the need for UN supervision. Pakistan marked January 5 as Self-Determination Day. At the UNJ in 2025, PM Shehbaz Sharif highlighted these resolutions. He warned that South Asia's development requires resolving Kashmir. A united Kashmiri stance could ask the UNHRC for fact-finding missions. These missions should examine PAC and IIOJK together. Shared issues like military dominance and resource pressure need exposure. These actions showed unity in Kashmiri identity across borders. Black Day protests on August 5, 2025, amplified this unity. Events in London, New York, and Toronto gained global attention. UN and OIC sessions noticed the momentum. Online campaigns like #One Kashmir One Voice grew despite blackouts. Global cases offer lessons for Kashmir. These include Kosovo 2008, Bosnia 1995, and South Sudan 2011. Bangladesh 1971, Palestine 1993, Afghanistan 2001, and Iraq 2003 also offer insights. These examples show that international oversight helps. Phased autonomy and diplomacy succeeded more than conflict. An earned sovereignty model could fit Kashmir well. It would use gradual autonomy under UN or OIC supervision. The background of the 2025 AJK protests is significant. Protests erupted from September 29 to October 4. JKJAAC lead shutterdown and wheel jam strikes. Rallies spread through cities like Muzaffarabad, 10 people died and over 100 were injured. Victims included civilians, protesters, and police. The government imposed internet and media restrictions. Schools closed and extra forces arrived from Punjab and KP. Protesters demanded lower electricity rates and wheat subsidies. They sought tax relief and welfare reforms. PM Shahbaz Sharif sent a delegation for talks. HKPM Anwar al-Haq called the movement a political conspiracy. A peace deal formed on October 3rd to 4th. It accepted 90% of the demands. Subsidies increased and the cabinet size fell. Compensation was approved and cases were withdrawn. Yet media blocks and military silence exposed state opacity. Leaders like Sardar Tanvir, Ilyas, Shaukat Nuas, Mir and Tahir Kokar condemned this. They called it state fear. General Asim Munir and the government stressed peace with order. In the shadow of long frozen mountains, hopes have stayed buried. The 2025 HJK crisis shows that people cannot stay silent without justice. A united Kashmiri voice on both sides becomes a test of conscience. It pushes the world to see Kashmir not as a dispute, but as a challenge to humanity. It is a challenge about dignity, peace, and truth. One voice, one goal, one Kashmir expresses this hope. It imagines rivers flowing free and speech without fear. It seeks the moment when a century of sacrifice becomes a new sun of hope.